With the all-new 2012 Azera, Hyundai's taken aim at the mass with class segment. We got our first look at the Azera during a Hyundai media event just north of New York City. While we didn't get to spend our normal week with the car, we did learn a lot about the totally new model. Hyundai says the all-new Azera will be cross-shopped with the Toyota Avalon, the Nissan Maxima, and the Buick LaCrosse. By the way, what does the name Azera mean?
Azera is actually it doesn't really mean anything. There's no Latin root. It's a made-up word. It was done by a company called Addison Whitney for us a few years ago. One
of the innovations in the new Azera is that the combination backup camera and navigation system is standard.
If you look at the market statistics, 40% of large car buyers purchase their large car equipped with a navigation. However, when you look at the market data for the percentage of people that want the navigation on their large cars, that figure is much higher at above 75%.
So you've made it a standard feature?
Yes, the touchscreen navigation is now standard on all 2012 model year Hyundai Azeras. So what we're doing is, by making it a standard feature, we're eliminating that kind of decision for the buyers on whether they should spend the additional money for it or not. So we're really simplifying it for the buyers, and the data shows that so many of them want it. That it's a good
I always tell people to get it also because they say, "Oh, I have it on my phone." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's always charged in the car.
Yeah,
and it's always there, and it mutes the radio, it mutes the phone."
Yeah, it's much more integrated in, and with the car, you get a much bigger screen. The sight lines are much better. You don't have to look down. You're not fumbling with the phone.
Tempted to text.
Exactly.
Something else that's interesting is how the Azera's angled springs work. They help keep the car level during hard cornering without creating a rough ride. In much more expensive vehicles, this is done with computers and servo motors, but obviously that adds to the cost. The Azera also has a special eco mode. When you hit the button, it changes some of the car's settings to give you better gas mileage, but of course, there's a trade-off when it comes to performance. The 293 horsepower direct-injected 6-cylinder engine will get you from 0 to 60 in the low 6s, according to Hyundai. That's not bad for a large car that starts at only $32,000. The 2012 Azera gets 20 miles per gallon in the city and 29 on the highway. A proximity key is standard, which means you don't have to dig through your pockets or purse to find the key in a dark parking lot. You just touch the door handle and the car knows it's you. Once you get inside and lock the doors, just push the start button and you're ready to go. That's a great safety feature. BlueLink is Hyundai's telematics system, and it's standard on the Azera. It not only provides automatic crash response regardless of whether you have your cell phone with you, it also allows you to talk to the car and it will program the navigation system for you.
New York.
Sometimes.
Would you like to download this destination?
No.
Grand Prix Motors, 1408 Avenue X, Brooklyn, New York. Would you like to download this destination?
No. If the voice recognition system doesn't recognize what you're talking about, you can always get an operator on the line who will look things up for you and then program the system. The Azera has standard heated seats in the front and back, although when in the heat mode they don't seem to get as warm as some other cars. As for the ventilated or cooled front seats, a cold breeze on certain parts of my body isn't my favorite thing, but some people in warmer climates really like cooled seats, especially on long trips. The base price for the 2012 Hyundai Azera is $32,000.
What I'm most excited about this vehicle is, number one, it's an all-new model. Number two, it employs our fluidic sculpture design language.
The $4,000 technology package adds a panoramic sunroof which extends over the back seats, a premium audio system, a power rear sunshade which goes down automatically when you start backing up, high-intensity xenon headlights, and those ventilated front seats we were telling you about. The total price as tested, including $875 for an inland freight and handling charge, comes out to be $36,875. In Mount Kisco, New York, I'm Grant Winter reporting for real-world test drive.